Hello, hello, Nina Garcia here, host of Cocoa Caliente, and today I have a special guest on my podcast, Cassidy. I love Hotel also featuring R. Kelly. I love that song as well. I always go back and play all those songs. Rap music is so different now. When I want to hear that good rap, when I want to get into it, I be like, let me go back over there. It's amazing.
I just think they thought rap was going to be a fad at one point. They realized how big it was and how much money was in rap. And then it started to grow. Other forms of music started to branch off from hip hop, but it's not necessarily hip hop. And the people that's controlling the business don't necessarily understand the culture or necessarily care. They care about getting money.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why a lot of other forms of music get categorized in the same category as rap and hip hop when really it's not. So that's the reason why it's different, but there's definitely still people out there that's doing similar things to the people that was like the same people when it first started from the foundation. There's artists out there that got the same hunger, the same passion, and follow the same rules and regulations. It's just that a lot of other forms of music is getting publicized right now when people all mix it up together and think it's the same thing.
You're right. How do you feel about where hip hop is today being a top lyric?
And I'm giving you the heads up, even though my bread's up, you could get your motherfucking head bust. Either the box or the hearse or the doc and the nurse trying to stitch your nigga head up.
I feel hip hop is in a good place. It's the #1 form of music in the world. No other form of music is bigger than hip hop. So it lets you know how much of a part it plays, how impactful it is.
Nina Garcia here, author of The Scars That Save Us. My book is available on Amazon.com, Smashwords.com, and NewPress.com. Guys, go out there and get my book. It's based on a true story and is an awesome story. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you all for your support. Love ya. Ciao. Okay. What influenced you to start making your own beats recently? You had IG going crazy for a minute there.
Well, I love music, so I started making beats years ago. I actually did the first beat that I produced and made one of my albums.
I wrote the rap myself,
called,
did the
All
track
by Myself.
Went in the booth.
Okay.
That's the first beat I ever produced and it made my album. So I was doing beats, but I wasn't like a producer. I wasn't taking it serious. I wasn't consistent. I would make it every once in a while. Like whenever I had time, I would make a beat just playing around with it. But recently I started getting more serious. And when I was making that transition and started to get serious, I was posting up a lot of the beats when I would start making them and play out a few sounds just to let people know that I was creating every day. A lot of people had was encouraged and felt good that I was able to make the transition so fast. But some people was a little critical, trying to compare me to some of the top producers in the world when I was just starting. But that's what I wanted to show the world. I wanted to show people that you got to go through that process of learning and growing, and don't take the criticism that people give you and let it crush you and let it break you down and stop you. You got to use that as encouragement to keep going. And a lot of people don't know my story. Like the first beat that I produced made an album, and some of the biggest producers in the world don't even got those type of stories. When they made their first beats, nobody was liking it. It took them years to develop a sound and get out there. So my story is a lot different, and the things I do is to motivate my core audience, the people that support me. So that's why I got on my job. I started that over a year ago, so I'm a lot better with production now. I got songs that I produced on all platforms, whether you got Apple Music or Spotify, whatever you listen to. I got new music that I produced over 10 to 12 new songs that I produced, that I released. And the motivation that I got to produce is my son. My son is the best in the world. He's a real producer. Like I'm the rapper, I just produce on the side. He's a full-time producer. He just turned 17 years old.
Oh,
and he's already the best in the world. So by the time he's 18 years old, he's gonna have the world on smash. And he inspired me to want to make beats because how dope he is and how I see him making beats every day. So that's what made me want to get back on my job.
Wow, you're a good influence. I love that. I like to see that, you know, your children following their parents' footsteps, especially if they're positive, you know. Well, you know, being affiliated with legendary producer Swizz Beatz, is that also a lane you always wanted to jump on?
Yeah, Swizz Beatz bought me my first MPC 2500. He bought it for me for my I think it was my birthday or something like that.
Nice.
And he bought me an MPC, so he must have seen something in me. I mean, I always was with him when he was making beats and giving my input. Always was vibing with him and a lot of other producers. Neo the Matrix, a lot of legendary producers that came through Rough Riders. We had sessions and we vibed out. So maybe he seen something in me and thought that I would be good at making beats because he bought me my first MP. And that's when I started. So
yeah. Well, your songs are awesome. So I can imagine. I love all of them. I listen to. I mean, I especially love I'm a Hustler. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of I'm a Hustler.
Fiends open, they be smoking like a muffler, homie. Niggas phony, so I only got a couple of homies. If you a hustler, I could fuck with your homie. You
Even when I'm on Instagram and I post something, you know, and I post like a nice picture, you know, I put the quick 15 seconds of I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
Yeah, that's a good thing about music too, because when you get to hear music, depending on what you was doing at that time, what you was going through, what you was dealing with in life, if you was having fun, if you was partying, people that you met, like when you was listening to that song and going through certain things in your life, that's when songs play more of a part than maybe other songs. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing about I'm a Hustler. It came at the time period where a lot of people was making adjustments and going through a lot of things. So that's why people could relate to it and they never could forget about it.
Oh my God, yes, it's unforgettable.
And that's why people make music. Ask anybody that make music and they'll let you know that's their dream, to have a song that'll never play out, like that'll always be popping forever, because that means you as an artist will always be popping forever if you get that type of song. So I'm happy I was able to get one.
Absolutely. No, your songs are great. So what is your current relationship with Swizz Beatz? Should we be expecting more a collaboration with in the future with Swizz Beatz?
I got a lot of new tracks with Swizz that's unreleased. So I'm not sure if we're gonna release them or if we're gonna do new music or not. But I got my own production company, my own producers. Like I told you, my son is the hottest in the world. Cash was crazy. I got Brooklyn Beats. I got a lot of dope producers that's down with my production company that I'm working with now and trying to get off the ground. And I don't really think Swizz is like in his production bag like how he was when we was young and when we was working together. Like he was in a different zone at that time. Now he's doing different things. He's not even really producing no more. So for us to come together, I'm not sure. Like it just depends on the zone that he in and if I'm in the right zone and if we could make it make sense. But I ain't really think too much on that because the production that I got is A1 and so crazy now that, you know, I wasn't even thinking about it. You never know though. I just released a record not too long ago called Save the Children.
Toast the head bang, samba like Shang Tsung to take a soul out of him.
It's a new record. It's called Save the Children. So you could pull that up and listen to that. Something new.
Save the Children. Let me write this down. Oh my God. I'm gonna hear that. Yes, I'm gonna listen to it. Love it. I love it. But a lot of people may not know, remember that you are also an actor. Talk about your acting career a little bit. Should we expect to see you on a big screen again?
Hopefully. I had a good time doing all of the... First thing I want to do is introduce you to my man, Mr. Sims. Crazy, got a bunch of strip clubs around the world, a lot of hoes on deck. You ever need something to come hold you down, I don't got no problem bringing it to the table.
But nice shoes. They make that for men?
Wait till I fucking see your ass, man. It's on sight. Listen, man, I told you to get rid of that nigga, you fucking extra chocolate chip cookie eating Cookie Crisp. You black motherfucker. Listen.
What the fuck?
It was real fun. I enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to doing some more work real soon.
Cool. I can't wait.
I actually wrote my first movie too. I always been a writer, but I never wrote movies. But I thought, like, if I could write everything else, what would be stopping me from writing a movie?
Absolutely.
So I started zoning out. I started thinking, and as I started thinking, it started coming together real dope, like my rhymes. So it's like simple, easy to understand, but complex at the same time. And that's how my movie writing form is. So it's a dope story. So hopefully I start shooting that next year.
Okay, I can't wait. There's a lot of things been on hold, but we got to keep working, right?
Never stop. I don't never stop. I told you I just dropped the project October 6th. Got another one coming December 1st. Another one coming February the 1st.
Yeah, you told me the science, correct?
Yeah, the science is out now. The formula is December 1st and the wise man is February 1st.
Okay.
Just put up a dope freestyle on my Instagram. Everybody could go check that out. Cassidy_Larceny. Put up a crazy freestyle today. You know what I mean? Letting the world hear some bars. So even though I'm releasing a lot of music, I'm still working in all other areas too. Doing a lot of features with artists. They hitting me up. So I'm making a lot of power moves and making a lot of records happen for other artists. I'm just constantly working. I never stop.
Good. That's good. Cassidy, you know, you're an amazing influencer, and I want to know, you know, what advice, you know, do you have for these young children today, these upcoming artists that, you know, want to be in your place, want to be like you?
As far as on the music tip, you mean?
Yes.
Like people trying to get in the music business?
The rap career, especially the rap.
Well, it's a music business, right? So it's two sides to it. It's the business side and it's the culture. A lot of people get it mixed up, and a lot of people can't separate the two. They think it's just all the same thing. So they think things that happen in the business is happening in the culture. And they think the things that the culture represent is also included in the business. But it don't go like that. So if you want to get in the music business, you need to know what you want to get in it for. Is it for culture reasons? Is it because you love music? You love the rules and the regulations that go along with making hip hop music and making rap music? Is you gonna follow the rules and regulations? Is you gonna follow the science? Is you gonna try to get better? Do you love it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or are you only doing it because you see other people doing it and getting successful and getting money? Are you only doing it to chase the bag? You gotta make that decision first and foremost. And once you make that decision and you find out what type of person you is, then all the decisions that you have to make after that will be easier to make because you'll know what you want to do. A lot of people be confused and jumping from side to side. 1 minute they on the culture side, the next minute they trying to make a business move, then they back to the culture, and it gets so confusing that it's hard to be successful. The most successful people that you see is the people that stick to one or the other. Now, maybe the people that stick to the culture might not have like a bright story. Like they might have a hard run, they might have a lot of fighting to do, but once they finally get in a place, they got a core audience, a big following, and they able to maintain. And then the people that strictly business, you know what I'm saying, they might don't give a fuck about the culture, but they always able to get bags and still maintain relationships. And the people that strictly business all the time, those be the best business people. And the people that strictly culture, those be the best culture people. So because it's a music business, you need to know that first and foremost. And then after that, believe in yourself more than anybody else. So whether you're going to be a business person or a culture person, believe in yourself more than anybody else and push yourself to get to it.
Wow, you just gave an awesome advice. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes myself. I'm like, I'm asking you for advice for these young children, but I'm like, wow, you're amazing. You know, it's different when you listen to someone, you know, with their music, but then when you get to actually speak to them, get to know them as a person, and listen to who they really are, it's all different. You know, that's why I tell people, you know, when you're on stage, I consider it acting. You know, this is music, this is acting, but then you don't know how much influence that person has to give you. You know, I love it.
And with music, music deal with feelings, so it's a lot of emotions put in the music. So it's only a part of a person. Sometimes you can hear a song and that could really be that person. It don't necessarily have to be acting all of the time. That could be a part of them. That could have been something that they actually experienced and went through. But that's only a part of them. That's not all of them. You can't explain all of them with just this one song. So that's what the fans sometimes get confused. They don't understand that these artists is real people, got a full life and a full outlook on life, and they not just one-sided, so you can't just judge them by one song or one bit of information or rumor that you heard about the artist, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing I love about nowadays with the technology, with this platform, like how we talking to each other now. You in another part of the world, I'm in another part of the world, but we talking like we right here together.
Know, right?
Technology. So it's making it easier for, you know what I'm saying, people to get information and learn about the artists that they love, you know, dig into their life, see the people that they really is, opposed to just from the music.
Absolutely.
The next time we got to do it in person.
Yes, we do, absolutely. I know you are a very busy man, and I understand, you know, and what you do, everything you do, you're great on, and I applaud you for that. You're awesome, man.
I tuned in too. I got a website, www.cassidythehustler.com. And that's my website with all of my merchandise. All of my clothes, all of my sweatsuits, my shirts, my jackets, my hats, snapbacks, all of my gear to get flying dressed like me. People want to support real hip hop, that's where you could go.
Okay, so it's www.cassidythehustler.com?
Yes, DAHUSTLA.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to definitely advertise that as well on the podcast. Make sure everybody could, you know, tune in and stuff like that. Yeah, it's hard work. It's what you do is a lot, and I can't even imagine. I mean, I'm a podcast host, and I'm an author as well, and I'm also an actress, and that little bit that I do is a lot, you know. So I admire people that are always, you know. Sometimes I don't even know what to do. I go crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I need an assistant.
Yeah. But that's when you know you're doing the right thing. When you got so much going on that it feel like you ain't got enough time, and you got to situate your time to handle all of the things you got to do. That's when you know you're doing the right thing, especially when you're doing stuff that you love.
Yeah.
Your time is occupied. You're not wasting no time. You're not letting your days just pass. You always building. So it's going to be better for you in the long run.
Thank you. I see you got a song that's got 43,000 views on YouTube. It's called Go Left.
Go right if I turn it to go left. It won't go right if I turn it to go left. Hell no. If I tell my dogs to go fetch, go from the fast life to dying a slow death. It won't go.
Like that song. I like it.
I produced that song. I made the beat too.
Wow. I like it.
It's like a diss song going at this artist called 40 Cow. He was kind of talking crazy in vlogs and disrespecting me for a minute. I tried to give him an opportunity to chill and relax, but he kept going, so that's why I released that song, Go Left. And then I followed that up. I came back to back. I followed that up with another song called I Wrote This For You.
I miss you. I couldn't wait to make fun of you. When Dipset was getting cake, they never gave a crumb to you. I could send someone for you to empty out the gun on you, then get rid of your body once they done with you.
It's on all platforms. You can look that up. That's the follow-up to Go Left. So if you like Go Left, you really gonna like this song. It's called I Wrote This For You.
Okay, I wrote this for you. And what about Done For Me?
It's a blessing that I'm even alive. It's the reason that I'm breathing. I believe it's a God. Hey, look what he done for me. Look what he done.
Done For Me is a older song. It's a few years ago that I released, but it's like a conscious song talking about talking about the Lord and what he done for me, how he brought me through a lot of different trials and tribulations. At that point in time, I just went through a nearly fatal accident, had amnesia, suffered a lot of brain damage, and they thought I was never gonna be able to rap again. So I'm saying, like, look what he done for me being able to record this song and still being able to rap. And before that, they was trying to give me life without the possibility of parole for a case I caught. So I beat that case and I was out rapping again. So I'm saying, look what God done for me to be here like that. So that's what that song is about.
Wow, congratulations. I am so happy you was able to beat that case. I'm so happy you're here.
That song is on the Bars album, the Barry Adrian Reese Story album. That's what that song is.
Oh, okay. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy that you got out that accident alive. You was able to beat that case. That's amazing. I'm really happy that you were able to get out of that. It's not too many people do.
Thank you.
You're blessed. You're blessed.
Thank you. Everything happened for a reason, and it seemed like a bad thing while it was happening, but it made me into a better person. I'm still here. Sometimes you might see younger rappers that don't go through nothing like that jail situation or that accident, and it seems like everything going good, and then their life get taken, or, you know what I'm saying, worse situations happen for them.
Yeah. So
I changed my life around, made a lot of adjustments when those things happen in my life. So they happen for a reason, and they happened so long ago that now that I'm still here and I know all that I learned from it, and the person that I am now, and the father that I could be for my kids, the husband that I could be, just the person that I could be, I'm just a better person, and I'm happy that I went through that. Now, while I was going through it, I was wishing that I was out of it. But now that it's over and you look back at it, it was really a blessing, because you want to be a certain type of person, and you got to make adjustments so the higher power allow you to go through crazy situations like that, because it forces you to adjust and become the person you need to be to move forward.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you're right. And I'm glad you learned from this. Some people are stubborn. They can go through something and they still don't learn.
Sure.
It's good that you learn from that, you know? It's good. And it keeps you young. Look at you. You still look good. Oh my God. You still look healthy, you know?
I'm trying to stay young forever. Never gonna get old.
That's good. That's good. Keep drinking that tea. You'll be all right.
I got my drink in my... I just beat people.
Keep drinking that tea, get enough sleep, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good, you know. Cassidy, you know, I am so happy that you accepted my invitation. I know it was a little crazy at the beginning. You're like, oh my God, I tuned in, you wasn't there. I'm like, oh my God, sorry, you know. It was technical difficulty, because usually I don't do podcasts virtual. I usually, you know, have people come to the studio. So due to this whole COVID and everything happening, it's kind of difficult now, you know.
Sure.
But I would love, of course, I want to see you in person. I would love to do another one in person. Oh, absolutely, I would love to, you know. And
yeah, ain't gonna be locked in forever. It'll be back open soon, and we'll make it happen.
Yes, and I can't wait, you know. And I'm so happy you're into all these projects and you're doing so much. You know, keep it pushing. You're doing great, man. Well, Cassidy, let everyone know where they can plug you in at. You said you have a website. So
yeah, one more time, like the website is www.CassidyTheHustler.com. My social media is Cassidy_Larceny. LARSINY. And for anybody that's trying to do business, bookings, features, anything like that, hit me at shitlitty@gmail. SHITLITTY@gmail.
Okay, great. Well, Cassidy, this is my book here, The Scars That Save Us. Nina Garcia here, author of The Scars That Save Us. My book is available on Amazon.com, Smashwords.com, and NewPress.com. Guys, go out there and get my book. It's based on a true story and is an awesome story. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you all for your support. Love ya. Ciao.
Oh, that looks dope. What kind of book is it?
It's based on a true story. I wrote it myself, and it's on Amazon and all that, New Press, Smashwords. I'm actually now just turned it into a script, so I'm praying to my higher power that by next year I can film my movie. I have my own production, so I'm a hardworking girl doing what I have to do. And
well, you gotta give me a part in the movie.
Yes.
Let me play one parts, and you gotta send me the book so I could read it, so I know the story before I play the part.
Absolutely. Oh, you know what? Just send me where you want me to send it to you at, and I will gladly mail you the book with no problem. I'll autograph it and everything. I'll put a smiley face like this.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and
you already talked it into existence, so you definitely gonna shoot it. You're gonna get the movie done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I would love to have.
Make sure you don't forget about me. Make sure I get a part in the movie.
Listen, of course. What? You Cassidy? Oh my God! I'm a hustler.
I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler.
I know you got some hustlers in there somewhere. Some parts I could play. I know it's got to be some character in there I could pull off.
Oh, definitely. Trust me. A girl coming from the Boogie Down Bronx, you already know. I'm gonna maybe more than one part. Who knows? Because my life in the Bronx, you already know how it is. It's not easy growing up in the Boogie Down Bronx. So,
sure.
Yeah. So I made it out. Good. Well, Cassidy, is a pleasure. Hope to see you again soon. Nina Garcia, host of Coco a Caliente. Love you. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation, and see you soon.
Definitely. Thanks for having me. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you. Bye.